what the heck I'm so excited about here in Costa Rica, just getting back from going to Mexico with my sister, and we are just around the corner for my December 2023 retreat. I love retreats so much because it gets to bring like-minded, magical, special human beings together, where we get to unplug from routine, from all that it is that we're doing. We don't have to worry about schedule, about food, about where to go or when to be. We just get to come, to be. And there's something so magical that happens when we get out of routine and we surround ourselves by like-minded people who really just want to live and create a more fulfilled and happy life. It's my intention that we uncover what it is that you truly want in your life. What do you want in your marriage? What do you want in your sisterhood, your friendship? What do you want in your personal practice? What is it that you truly desire in your life and the impact that you desire to have? This is what Costa Rica is going to be about. It's going to be about you tapping into the heart. And I've traveled the world. I spent months on the road, and I've never found a more powerful or healing vortex than Costa Rica. And I'm not just saying that. I've literally tried to leave Costa Rica so many times, and she just keeps calling me home. And oftentimes people are like, Amber, I'm going to move to Costa Rica. And I'm like, yeah, maybe. But you don't understand that this place is going to give you exactly what you need. So as I craft and I curate my retreats here, I have a dream, a vision for us at the space. This is going to be in Lake Arano at the base of a volcano, which is why I'm calling this retreat the Inner Eruption, because we're going to dive deep into the Anahata heart chakra, where you might come for one reason. But if that's not what your soul is needing right now, we're going to awaken what it is that you truly need to see, which is why it's the Inner Eruption Soul Awakening Retreat, because you're going to leave with confidence and clarity in your next step. We're not going to spend a year planning. We're not going to spend time planning out the next year, because it doesn't matter how much we plan where we're going to be in 3, 6, 1 year, 5 years. We can never, ever see where we're growing. I'm just going to help you find what the next step is, the next decision that you need to make. I've had people come on my retreat and then they get the message. They return back home. They don't take it. They come back again. They get the same message. One was meant to write a book. One was meant to start healing with her hands. Another was meant to leave a relationship. You are going to find the purpose for coming on this retreat, and it's going to be in one of the most magic. This is literally where I came. It's the first place that I volunteered when I moved to Costa Rica, and it showed me that I was lacking confidence in myself. And it helped me to see that I was very, very dependent on this relationship. And what happens here in this space is like, you're going to get to see where your food is, literally farm to table. You'll see your vegetables. You'll see the milk they make to make pizza, how they create the milk. You get to see all of the behind the scenes of what it means to be a sustainable farm. We're going to go hiking in the night where you get to see the stars in a way. Like if you live in a city, if you live in a place that is polluted, you live in a place that's busy, you don't get to see the magic of the stars. And when we get to see that there's so much more to this life and this body, you really get to awaken your connection that your soul, it's guiding you. It's taking you in a space, and sometimes we block it. We don't listen to the call, and we think of all the reasons why we shouldn't. And it's great, right? Like, our human mind is meant to think. And unless we do the work every single day to program what it is we want to think and what it is we want to create, we can either feed the life that we desire, or we can feed the life that we're afraid of. And whichever one you put your energy into more, that's the life that you co-create. We can look at manifestation as this happened to me, or this happened because of me. And when you take radical ownership of yourself, radical ownership of your thoughts, the life that you get to create becomes even far greater than your current consciousness can comprehend. It's happened to me every single time I took a leap. And I just created a reel that was like, the only thing in my life that I regret right now is not doing what I wanted to do sooner. It was living and working my tushy off in Colorado because I was afraid what would happen if I actually moved to Costa Rica. And when I got here, I was way more successful than I was back home, but I was afraid. When I wanted to leave other people's businesses, but I was afraid, can I do this on my own? I played small for so long, and the moment that I jumped was the moment that my life got even bigger and greater than I could have ever imagined. And oftentimes, like, I'll go on that retreat sometime. I'll join the program. I'll start the business. I'll leave the relationship sometimes. But there's no time like right now, this moment, this year, this space. What is it? Like this end of the year, like we're going to close the year together in Costa Rica. And we're going to take a step together into 2024, where 2024 could literally be the year all that you desire starts to come true. And that's why I love having end of the year, because we're going to reflect. We're going to spend time reflecting on all that you've already accomplished, all that you've already achieved. And this is what I do online with my clients as well. It's like, celebrate who you are today. It's magic what you've accomplished in your life and what you've been through and what you've overcome. And this is just the beginning. And it's from that space of gratitude and recognition and honoring who you are and what you've done that then we're going to plant more seeds. We're going to plant more seeds into the bed that is your life. And together, you're going to meet some of your new best friends. This happens to me. This happens to me every single time. One of my best friends today, the person that took my last photo being pregnant, is now here living in Costa Rica. We've roomed together at a retreat. Another one of my best friends I met when I was 6 months pregnant. I went to Guatemala and I was like, this is my last retreat for me. Of course, he was here in my womb and he was with me and that energy, but it was like, I met some of my greatest friends from this retreat. I love retreats because of the people that you get to meet. They get to expand you. Oftentimes, I meet people online. We work together. They meet their best friend in my program, and then they come on the retreat together. And there's pros and cons to coming with someone. If you have someone that you want to come with, I do offer $250 off if you guys room together, so you each save $250. But also, like if you're like, I want to go, but I don't have anyone, this is where growth happens. Because you're going to meet the person that you're meant to meet, that's going to be your safety there, that's going to be your new best friend. And what happens when we get out of our comfort zone? We meet people and we grow. Like if you come with someone, there's going to be a sense of safety that's not going to push you. And it's going to be a different experience because you know someone. And I've seen beautiful things happen when people bring their best friends, like the relationship they build, they learn new things about each other, they laugh, they play, and they make others see like, oh, I wish I had a best friend like that. But when you come alone and you get on the plane alone, I remember the first time I ever traveled alone, I was 22 years old. I was on a plane in LA. I had my journal and I was flying to Thailand, and the plane went off the ground and I just started weeping in my eyes. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is happening. I'm doing this. This is happening. I was so freaking afraid. You have no idea. And the person that I became on the other side of that, to travel around Thailand for 3.5 weeks all by myself, the confidence, the clarity, the purpose, everything that I had, it was like, now I just want to go back and I want to teach people about this in my classes. And so this retreat is really designed to help you grow into the next level version of yourself. I will have an abundance of different workshops. We're going to do workshops, yoga, movement, meditation. There will be other teachers there offering their gifts. We'll watch the cows being milked. We'll go explore through the farm. We'll sit under the stars at a volcano in warm water, and we'll dream together. We'll dream from a space of where do I want to go? What's going to happen from here? And I'm really excited to share with you a different space of Costa Rica than I've taken any of my retreats on before, because this is a huge piece of property where they're living from the land. It's a sustainable eco center, and it's the first place that I came when I came to Costa Rica. And you get to see really how people live here, how they milk their cows, how they make their cheese, how they make their milk. And I'm so passionate about this time because 8 years ago in October, I moved to Costa Rica. And they say, 7-year cycles. I'm excited to go back to this place and see what it's like and to take you with me. So if you have any questions about the retreat, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Last night, I went to my landing page. So I have been helping other retreaters sell out their retreats. And I've spent the last few weeks giving feedback on their sales pages. And then I was like, okay, Amber, it's time to take your own advice. And I went and revamped my website last night just to make it be more about my imagining this time together and my dream for this space together and those that I'm calling in together. And I took my own advice, and that's something that I really love about being a teacher, a coach, a mentor, a guide, is like I want to practice and embody what it is that I teach, and it always realigns me. And that's my intention for us at the retreat as well. It's like, what are you so good at telling your best friend? What are you so good about telling your clients, but like you haven't taken your own medicine yet? We're going to uncover what your medicine is, what your gifts are, what your passions are, and remind you to drink from that cup, because it's easy to give to others. It's easy to help others, but man, when we take that juice, we can change our own lives just like we do other people. So amberhackberg.com/Costa Rica. I just put down the deposit yesterday, and I'm like, okay, it's coming. It's more real. This is the first co-ed retreat that I have ever ran. I'm really excited about it because the men that end up coming on retreats are incredible. I really tend to attract men that remind me of my dad. He passed away, and that's just naturally what happens. So if you are a man and you're like, I don't know if this retreat's for me, or if you want to bring your husband and he doesn't know how he's going to feel, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm happy to hop on a call and make sure this is the right fit for you, right fit for everyone. I did have some people talking about like, what are the COVID-19 vaccinations? I can't believe we're still here, but if that's one of your concerns, like Costa Rica is completely open. I do recommend having your own insurance and that sort of thing, but like, you don't need to be vaccinated to come, and I'm open to what it is that you need and you desire, but I don't have people become vaccinated. It's just not something that I require. And so if that's something that you want to discuss too, we can have that conversation. But oh my God, it's just around the corner. I'm like, December is almost here, and I just can't get over how excited I am to go to this new space, this new retreat center. And the people that have already signed up are incredible. My teacher from Colorado is coming, and she's going to be teaching workshops. Her name is Kristen Lassiter. She really has the power to bring in the philosophy and the way that she lives her life. And so yeah, hi everyone. Hi Kathy. Hi Marie. I'm so excited, Carrie. Yay! Oh, okay, I don't want to leave because now I see that everyone is here, but I'm going to go. Please check out the website, amberhackberg.com/Costa Rica. If you can't make it this year, but you know someone that needs this, it would mean the world to me. Share this with them, invite them here, and I'm always here to support you in making the right decision for you. All right.